That was a technical artifact of their inability to get the much vaunted ratings firms to give them ratings. That wasn't a failed auction in any traditional economic sense.
All right, let me get your...
Does it sound like or look like you have double B or triple A stuff getting shoved into the sausage that really shouldn't be there on properties that don't have fully leased retail space? It looks absolutely like we did in 2008.
Don Luskin, what's your favorite investment right now? You only got 3 seconds.
Cyclicals, industrials.
All right. Stephanie, you agree with that. Is that right?
I do, but I also like Nike for lower cotton prices.
So Nike's going to jump over the industrials.
Specialty pharma trading at single-digit multiples. You're getting the pipelines for free and their takeover targets.
All right, Lincoln, last but least, go ahead.
We did buy industrials this week.
You're welcome. A closet bull. I just love it. Stephanie Link, Don Luskin, Harry Rady, and Lincoln Ellis. I hope we made some sense out of that segment. Up next, Obama is reportedly appointing 2 new Federal Reserve governors. This is quite interesting. Might they impact Bernanke's upcoming shock and awe? Well, we have 2 former big shot Fed governors, Robert Heller and Wayne Angell, are going to tell us about the 2 new men. And coming up later, the GOP race heats up in Ames, Iowa. Wow. Republican presidential frontrunners came out swinging in last night's debate. Mitt Romney blasting the president, saying he, Romney, won't eat Obama's dog food. And that's a polite way of saying it. So who won? Our Free Market Friday panel is getting ready to face off. It's very important. Free market capitalism is the best path to prosperity. There is a malaise in this country. We have to change this. Change is the part of this show that I like the most. I'm Larry Kudlow. We'll be right back.
This week, what's behind the wild market swings, how to protect your money in the mayhem, plus finding your inner entrepreneur when nobody's hiring. The Wall Street Journal Report, Sunday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern on CNBC.
It's here, Street Smart Edge from Charles Schwab, the advanced, intuitive trading platform that thinks like a trader. Fine-tuned technical analysis with the integrated chart tools sidebar.
To seize an opportunity, I have to see it. With this, there's no more hide and seek.
Pinpoint your target more efficiently with clearly categorized, highly customizable technical studies.
I'm looking for 2 things: where to get in, where to get out. So I find the study I want and make it look exactly how I want.
Plus, scan any stock or ETF against time-tested indicators with built-in chart pattern recognition.
You gotta go beyond gut and get to the data. Now I can see if a stock might go where I think it will go.
Customized charts, intuitive control. Get started with Street Smart Edge and get it all for the Schwab price of $8.95 per trade. Call 1-888-800-8026. Open an account and trade up to 6 months commission-free. Talk to Chuck and get started with Street Smart Edge today.
Call 866-590-CASH and ask for the do-over refi. If you refinanced your mortgage in the last 18 months, CashCall will redo it at a lower rate, guaranteed, with no closing costs. We'll lower your rates with no closing costs. Just call 866-590-CASH.
Let sore joints stop you from moving freely. Try Shift Move Free Advanced. The power of glucosamine and chondroitin, plus a rejuvenating antioxidant to actually improve joint health. Get the power to move free.
This is an urgent message for patients who have taken the prescription drug Fosamax to prevent bone loss. If you or someone you love has taken Fosamax for osteoporosis and suffered from a fractured femur or thigh, you may have a claim to compensation. The prescription drug Fosamax has been linked to an increased risk of fracturing your femur. Time is running out. Know your legal rights. If you took Fosamax and suffered from a fractured femur, call now. 800-881-6676. 800-881-6676.
Once they've outgrown their toddler seat, they're still not ready for adult safety belts alone. 4'9" is the magic number. Until then, kids need a booster seat. Make sure your little pumpkin gets there safely. Visit boosterseat.gov.
All right, a bit of late-breaking news. The Wall Street Journal reporting tonight that President Obama is preparing to name 2 new Federal Reserve Board appointees. Harvard economist Jeremy Stein, and PIMCO vice president and former George W. Bush Treasury official Rich Clarida, a frequent guest on this show down through the years. So, what might this mean for the expected future shock and awe Fed monetary policy? We're joined tonight by two very distinguished former Federal Reserve governors, Robert Heller and Wayne Angell. All right, well, Bob Heller, let me go to you first. I don't know why, I'll go to you first. Rich Clarida, Jeremy Stein. I know Clarida very well. He's a smart guy. Don't think I know Stein. Hard money, soft money. Inflation hawks, inflation doves. Dollar hawks, dollar doves. What can you tell me about them, Bob?
Well, I don't know them very well. I think they're both more on the dovish side, like most of the Obama appointees. The hawks these days are the guys in the various Federal Reserve banks around the country.
Wayne Angell, you know Rich Clarida. He was a Republican. He was a Treasury official. You think he's a softie? I thought Obama was pointing him because he can get him through the Senate.
I don't know about that, Larry. What I do know is that you talked about we like change, but one thing, Larry, does not change. We do not have recessions that the Fed doesn't want to have. And the Fed doesn't want to have a recession, it lowers interest rates. And it's only when the yield curve inverts that we have recessions.
That's a great point. That's the point. So let me just ask you, Wayne Angell. The Fed is going to do everything it can to fight recession. Is Bernanke at his upcoming Jackson Hole speech, which I think is August 26th or some such, is he going to announce quantitative easing 3? They're panicked. William Dudley, his right-hand guy who runs the New York Fed, basically hinted at that today, saying that the economy was terrible, even though the Minneapolis Fed said it's not. But $600 billion, $800 billion, another trillion, Wayne Angell, is that what's coming down the pike from the Fed? More money pumping?
No, it is not. They are not going to roll out QE3. If they wanted to have done that, they'd done it at the meeting. But the odds in regard to risk and benefits are so lopsided against doing QE3 that Bernanke wisely chose not to do it.
Well, Bob Heller, why is QE3 unwise? The stock market loves QE3.
I agree with Wayne. No need to do QE3. The money supply is growing very rapidly right now. The last 2 months, on an annual rate, 24% for the last half year, 10%. So there's a lot of money being pumped into the economy already. QE3 would be just financing the government deficit forever.
Okay, if M2 is growing at 15, 20%, now maybe that's precautionary balances, I don't know. But let's assume it's the old M2. Does that mean the second half's going to be strong? That could, you could get 4, 5, 6% if you're right on this monetary view.
Well, I think it's going to go up a little bit from the first half. First half was very weak. I think second half is going to be a little bit better, but we won't have exuberant growth. Our problems are on the fiscal front. Our problems are on the regulatory front. Nobody in California can even build a house anymore because the permit process takes a year and a half.
Wayne Angell, is gold ridiculously high at current levels right now? It's only 8% below its 1980-81 high, and that's adjusted for inflation. Why is gold so high, Wayne?
Larry, it would be ridiculously high if the Fed didn't want it to be high. But the Fed wants it to be high. The Fed wants to inflate, and the Fed has its pulse, its fingers right on gold, and there it's high. And so we are going to get a booming expansion in 2012 before it's over, but it's not going to be fast enough to satisfy the employment.
How about the next 2 quarters, Wayne? Give me a quickie on the way out. The next
2 quarters are going to be in the 2 to 4% range.
God, I'll take it, 2 to 4%. That's terrific stuff. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Robert Heller and Wayne Angell. I just want to make a little editorial comment. I've known Rich Clarida for many years, professor at Columbia.
8 over in London, in Paris, and in Germany, as you were just saying, Margaret. The market's down extremely heavily. Banks, they are there, you can see up on your screen, they're down more than 5% in London, almost 6% in Paris, and 6.5% over in Frankfurt. Banks are among the leading decliners. You can see they're Brussels-based, they're debt Dexia down more than 12%. Barclays, also other UK banks like Lloyds and RBS down heavily as well. Societe Generale, that we were talking about last week, so much suffering those heavy falls, also on the decline again today. Now, there are a few reasons for this. There's obviously the